Do you like playing Minecraft? Then you're a filthy criminal, drop the weapon, you're under arrest. Let me read you the charges. For starters, burglary, kidnapping, hunting an endangered species, and indecent exposure. But you're not alone. So for the next 100 days, I'll be put on probation to survive real-world laws in Minecraft and either gain my freedom or be sentenced to death. So nothing about this challenge is gonna be easy or free, including getting wood. Because legally, I can't just go punching down trees in the forest unless I go to the Bureau of Land Management's website and actually buy a permit. Which I did. But now I have an even bigger issue. See, this sheep looks tasty, but without a hunting license, it's totally illegal. Actually, let me double check. Hi, my name is Branzy. I was just wondering if I would need a license to hunt wild sheep in Minecraft?
Is that a serious question?
Maybe. So, I don't think I'm getting a hunting license. But since it is legal to forage for food, I picked up some melons and some zombie flesh. But now I can start construction on my new favorite starter base. It's a chest boat. It's compact, safe, and can hold a boatload of treasure. But speaking of treasure, there's a shipwreck. Now, legally, shipwrecks get a little dicey because anything within 3 miles of the US coast is technically property of the government. But that looks close enough. I mean, far enough. And on day 3, I found the most valuable treasure of all. Oh, look at that, there's a pillager outpost. Respecting the boundary of the property, there's an empty cage. Oh, there's an Alala. Hello. There's another one. Alala too. Come here. You guys are just like Wanda and Cosmo, but with less hair. There's 2 of them in that little cage. Well, I mean, they are cute, but technically breaking the cage would be vandalism. So, no. Now, being on probation also meant that I couldn't legally possess any weapons. But on day 4, I had an idea. Okay, I wonder if I give Wanda a sword if she'll behave like a fox and just start stabbing my enemies. There's only one way to find out. Go, Wanda, go! Fight for my honor! Or, you know, don't. This is all in self-defense, okay? I don't want any trouble. Everybody just back away. Ah! On day 5, I sheared a sheep, made a bed, and found a village. But approaching a village legally is a little bit different than in regular Minecraft. Because I can't take their crops, that would be theft. I can't go in their houses, or that would be breaking and entering. And in order to build a house legally, the first thing you need is to buy land. But to buy anything in Minecraft, you need emeralds. So on day 6, I devised a complex algorithm to determine the exact real-world value of 1 Minecraft emerald. But where did I put it? Oh, here it is, on the back of the subscribe button. All right, that's some expensive bread. But since the average residential lot in the United States costs about $85,000, that means that for only 1.2 emeralds, this entire chunk is mine. So where do I pay? I guess the well is kind of the only real city building, so welcome to Wells Largo. Keep the change, I guess. But building a house means buying a building permit, which would just be ridiculous to buy in real life for a silly Minecraft video. It cost me $50. I really don't get how Mr. Beast does this. But from now on, for legal purposes, we have to call it a shed, not a house. And on day 8, I sculpted the most beautiful shed in Minecraft history. On day 9, I got a job. Hello, Mr. Farmer Bossman, sir. I'm an ex-convict and I was hoping that you had some kind of job available. Great, I'll start Monday morning. On day 10, I decided to dress for the occasion. And on day 11, my parole officer stopped by for a visit. Wow, look at you in your uniform.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Convict, how you doing? Is this your residence?
This is my residence. Yes, I live here. I have all the building permits.
What is that?
Oh God.
Oh, it's got a weapon.
Man, what a delinquent. How dare they? Just hold it. Just hold that. No, hold the weapon.
What is this? What is this?
Nothing. Well, you'll be happy to know that I am employed.
Well, yeah, what do you do for a living?
I'm a farmer, crops. This is what I specialize in.
Oh,
yeah.
So what do you do? Sell 1 salad a year?
It's a simple life. The life of an ex-con.
Ooh, skeleton.
Are you gonna do anything about that? There's a hostile person right there. Aren't you supposed to be the law and go, like, arrest them?
Yeah, dude. Okay, don't hurt anybody, skeleton. It's gonna be a long night. Oh no!
You're so close to
I'm running to your house and getting some food. Oh, stay away from me, zombie. In conclusion, today I've written down a lot of things, and you're probably going back to jail. Goodbye.
What? Like now?
Nope, when your 100 days are up.
Oh. I'll prove you wrong. And I'd better do it soon or my trial wouldn't end well. So on day 11, I finally decided to make some armor. Unfortunately, when you're on probation, body armor is, you guessed it, illegal. So on day 12, I made a safety moat. Gary, stay out of the moat, please. On day 13, I made a shield. I believe they call this a legal loophole. Day 15, I made a mine shaft. Day 16, I realized it was sort of a waste of time. Wow, that's the whole chunk, huh? On day 17, I caught a frog. On day 18, I found diamonds. Kind of. No! It's on the other side of the chunk border! On day 19, I became the town hero. You're saved, citizens. Be free! Yeah, you're welcome. Then on day 23, I made some minor improvements to the shed. So my shed, which is definitely still a shed, is now the biggest building in the entire village. But it's not a house. It's a shed. With a greenhouse, with no windows. Who are you, the city inspector? Gary, get out of the moat! On day 24, I gave the shed some finishing touches. On day 26, I got my first paycheck. Wow, what a ripoff. Thank you. On day 27, I bought 2 additional chunks and paid property taxes. And on day 30, I found a friend in desperate need. Hey, Gary, you look like you could really use some help, bud. I hope someone does before you burn alive. Or undead. Okay, fine. I'll help him. So on day 31, I started a rescue party. I'm 73% sure going into another dimension violates my probation. Oh, wait. Risking my own life by going into the fortress would be trespassing. Sorry, Gary, but there's no way around that. Right? Public necessity. Legally, a person may trespass in an emergency situation. God dang it. Oh, Gary, you're gonna be the death of me. Oh my gosh. On day 35, I brewed weakness potions. This was so much work for such a silly bit. And on day 36, I saved a life. And then, boom! Oh yeah, I forgot it's not like an instant thing. So on day 37, I gave Gary a place to stay. Now, for the record, you can leave anytime you want. This isn't like a hostage situation. But seriously, don't ever leave the yard or you'll probably die, because the village was being sieged on a nightly basis. So on day 39, I came up with a solution. Now, in order to protect the town, I've decided to build a wall around the entire thing. But legally, that means I'll have to buy every chunk surrounding the village. Oof, I am gonna have to get a second job for this. And on day 40, that's exactly what I did. Perfect, I'll get right to work. On day 41, I expanded my produce production, and at this point, the money was just rolling in. But on day 45, I realized it wasn't rolling fast enough. Oh, not this again. Come on, Bossman, sir, get over here, I'll save you. Ooh. Poor Bossman, sir. He was like a very distant 5th cousin twice removed on the side of the family that I never speak to anymore for moral reasons to me, which means that I was his next of kin. So legally, I just inherited his lands and businesses, which saves me a whole $22 on a business registration fee. Yes! I mean, how very sad of a time this is for all of us. So on day 46, I hired a replacement family member. Welcome to the family! Now get to work. And also realized that by law, animals must be killed humanely. Now, I'm still not technically allowed to hold any weapons, but I think I have an idea. On day 49, I implemented my humane solution. So hypothermia is basically just like falling asleep, but with cold toes. Or so I'm told. See? Totally humane. Then on day 50, I finally saved enough emeralds to save the entire town. And by day 52, the city was finally safe. All right, nothing's getting in here now. Or out. Is it just me, or does it kind of look like a prison yard? Definitely not. Everything was going perfectly. That is, until I caught the entire town in the middle of a game of Whose Hickey Is It? Public indecency! You're all guilty! All of you! What has become of this town? We were a law-abiding place, and now you've turned it into some kind of kissing party. And on day 55, they left me with no choice. This is a citizen's arrest. All prisoners are to remain in their cells until someone with actual legal authority arrives. Please. On day 57, I implemented a strict uniform policy. On day 59, I gave the prisoners yard time. Now remember, yard time is a privilege, not a right. Gary. On day 62, I added watchtowers to keep watch over my criminals. Yeah, I'm still getting prison vibes for some reason. But on day 63, I had a much more notorious criminal on my mind, my parole officer. This is a beautiful home.
Yeah, did you make this?
Did you just trespass?
I'm the law.
I couldn't stand to stand beside a man who didn't stand for what he was supposed to stand for. So on day 64, I made a very special holding cell just for him. So when the parole officer gets here, all he has to do is simply open this chest, and boom, he's fallen straight down into a trap. I know, Gary, I know, but now I have to fix it again. God dang it. And on day 66, it was time to put my plan into action.
All right.
Wow, we really just kind of pop in.
Ooh, look what's going on over here.
I've been trying to be the most law-abiding citizen I possibly can.
By imprisoning the whole village?
Yeah,
You're like the warden now.
right? I mean, like, who's your boss? Is it me? Am I the boss? Is it?
No, you're not the boss. The warden isn't in charge of the parole officer. That's ridiculous.
All right, well, that makes a lot of sense, but still.
Place is looking good.
Thanks. I also have a mythical table. I don't think dark
Ooh.
magic is against the law.
I mean, I'm going to write this down, obviously.
Why do we have to
but
write things down? I really don't understand.
records have to be kept?
Do they? Do they have to be
Yeah.
kept? I don't
Yeah.
understand. Note to self, just do a motion cap of the parole officer falling into the hole instead of myself.
This is a huge strike against you, you know.
It's not that I was thinking to trap you. I wanted to merely advise you to get in the hole or I will murder you right now.
All right, fine.
Now, you stay nice and cozy down there, probably
I don't-
forever. I don't know. I haven't decided. It'll be between me and the judge what we decide to do with you.
The judge.
But looking down at his guilty little face, I realized that just arresting criminals wasn't enough. I needed to help them see the error of their ways. So on day 67, I started a rehabilitation program. There's one right there. Hello. Hello. Okay, that's more than I was expecting. Welcome to prison processing. Please be sure to wear your name badges at all times. On day 68, I built the rehab center. On day 70, we had a small HR incident. You killed Bob! I would absolutely arrest you for that, but you're kind of already in prison. And by day 73, it was time to show the prisoners the power of rehabilitation. Gary, please run towards friendship, not away from it. And just as I thought I was finally conquering crime, on day 75, I found it again in the least likely place. Hey, cuz, just want to let you know I gave the Lalas some carrots to help you out around here, so just let me know if... Littering. Litterbug. How could they have done this? I had put my faith, my trust, my carrots into these little creatures, and they didn't even have the decency to throw it all away in a proper bin. I never wanted it to come to this, but you forced my hand. And with that, the city, my city, was finally crime-free. But as I looked around at all my accomplishments, I couldn't help but think.
I'm bored.
I mean, I was alone, rich, feared. Ah! I was keeping you on your toes, Joel. I had nothing left to gain or accomplish. I had no purpose. I guess you could say that lawful really is just awful with a big fat L. But I followed the laws. I obeyed all the rules. I couldn't be the bad guy too. I was utterly confused. So on day 77, I did some inner reflecting while building a statue in honor of myself. It's me putting my foot down on crime. Get it? But on day 78, the smallest something or someone changed everything. Oh my god, a prison baby! Look at his little jumpsuit! And if something this innocent that will inevitably grow up to be a convicted felon could come from a place like this, then maybe good people aren't made by the law, but by other people in little orange jumpsuits. Besides, the rehabilitation program was a bitter disappointment. So on day 79, I freed the city. There you go, big guy. Maybe we should hide you. On day 80, I tore down the prison walls. On day 81, I decided to rebuild them. On day 83, I checked in on the parole officer. Kitty. Oh, he's dead! I'm just kidding. But did I waste an entire night getting a charged creeper just for this bit? Absolutely. On day 84, the village decided to tear down my statue. Guys, come on, it's part of our history. No, you're right, we should definitely tear it down. On day 86, I set out on a secret ops mission to save the remaining Alalus. Okay, we're just gonna have to sneak in nice and slow and... Ah! Oh my god! Ow! I got him! Come with me if you want to live. And on day 87, I may have started a raid. All right, everybody's here. Let's go. Oh no, I'm such an idiot. Now, I was gonna save this for later, but there's no time like the present. This is my secret naughty box. I actually had one of these in high school, but you know what? Never mind. You thought you could hide from me? Not today. Okay, that's round 2. Go, Gollum, go! Yes! I'll fight all night if I have to save these villagers. All right, that's round 4. Let's go after them. Oh my gosh! I overjumped! Oh my gosh, how many waves are there? Oh, they're in the village! They are in the village! Oh, goodness. Okay, come on, be the end, be the end. Please be the end. Oh, I did it! All right, how did we do? Is everybody okay? The cleric's here, and my new cousin? But what about Gary? Oh, you made it! Whoa, he just gave me a book. Aw, thanks, Gare. I may have broken the law, but the village was happier and safer than ever. It's never felt so good to be so bad. Now, despite becoming the undisputed Robin Hood of Minecraft, the trial to decide my fate was only a few days away. So on day 91, I built the town hall and killed a few dozen creepers for no in particular reason. On day 97, I tidied up the village. Here you go, big guy. And on day 99, I climbed the highest mountain to watch my final sunset. Well, guys, here we are. We've made friends, battled enemies, and no matter the outcome of the trial tomorrow, we'll always have the memories that we made. Day 100. Every law, every permit, every decision has led to this moment, with a jury of my peers about to decide my fate. So I made sure to fill it with some of my best and most merciful friends.
I don't even know this guy.
Well, I mean, at least it'll be an unbiased trial. Oh, shit.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Court is now in session. Please proceed with the first talking.
I would just like to state that anything and everything that I've done for this city has been for this city. And I feel like it's time for me to be freed, to be let go, to become once again a part of Minecraft society.
Really? Because I have this list of things that were written down by your parole officer. He's dashingly handsome, by the way.
Oh.
You had 2 Lalalas carrying around swords?
No, hold the weapon. Hold the weapon. Don't stop it. Just.
Is that possession of a weapon?
Okay.
Did you kidnap this entire town?
All prisoners are to remain in their cells until someone with actual legal authority arrives. Oh, kidnapping is a pretty strong term.
Did you imprison your parole officer?
Get in the hole or I will murder you right now.
I mean, this is a lofty list of violations here, but
I'd say accusations.
I'm going to leave it to the jury. This is a democracy. This is the way things work here. And you get a trial by the jury of your peers.
I'd say we just, flip a quarter.
Flip a coin. Okay, let's flip a coin. 50-50.
Branzy's head dies.
And tails, we let his butt go free. All right, flip it up. Sorry, buddy. Heads it is.
Yeah, die.
You blew it.
I just want to say, Your Honor, I have done a lot of reflecting these last 100 days. Reflecting on what it means to be lawful, what it means to be a good person, and where my little pixels fit in this whole mix. And real laws are important. But
Lucky this season as well.
Minecraft is just a game.
I knew it. I
And
knew it.
sometimes-
No.
He's gonna.
It
No.
really
No, I knew
blows.
it.
No.
It's a one-way.
Hold on, guys, just 1 second. I put it in the wrong spot.
Listen, if it's about
And
the corner, we can do a
sometimes
re-roll.
It really blows.
I got kicked off the server.
I really want to know. Was it really heads?
No, it wasn't heads. It was tails.
Oh my.
You better have stopped recording. Don't you include that.